Okay, thank you.
But again, special thanks to Ultratech for partnering with us for this very first movement. Many thanks. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for putting your faith in us. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Brijesh Gautam again from Ultratech. I am based in Mumbai. And you might be aware about the Ultratech, but let me give you the brief. We are currently at 155 million metric ton in India. And if we talk about the import, we are importing more than 10 million metric ton fuel. It is mainly coal and petcoke. And this quantity of 155, we are moving by road, rail, or by coastal. So logistic is my main cost in we talk about the product. So we always work on the long-term sustainable way how to reduce this logistic cost. And one of the thank you and congratulations for coming up with this new promotional cargo scheme. I personally traveled through National Waterway 1. I visited Pakur, Farakka, every port, and we have 6 plant on the Ganga way. One is Dhankuni. It is a 30 kilometer from Kidarpur dock. Sonar Bangla again 55 kilometer from Pakur. Durgapur 150 kilometer Tribeni, Patliputra 40 kilometer from Patna, Dala again it is a 125 kilometer Varanasi, and Bara plant is 50 kilometer from Prayagraj. All these plant we can have a movement for gypsum fuel like coal and petcoke, that is a possibility. So we are working since last 10 days with your team, and suddenly when we heard about this pilot project, and we thought let's start it at least once, and then we can understand what is the cost and the commercial and how we can be competitive. Yes, initially there will be, we need to have the win-win situation. We need to understand some cost of us and yours, because today if I am moving from Haldia to my plant, it is just one handling. Patliputra, my plant, first handling will be at Kolkata, second is my Patna port, third is Patliputra. So there is a 3 handling. So we need to understand this is the cost for me of having or moving this quantity. So that's thing we were working with your team, and we want to work again with you in future. So it should be both way for the long term perspective. Second thing about the emission part, if we calculated about this pilot project, if I move through my rake this quantity, then approx my emission is 17,000 kg CO2. If we take from waterway, it is only 3,200. And again from Patna port to my plant is 3,400. So we could save 11,000 kg CO2 because by moving this waterway. And that's why that is the long-term thinking in our mind, that it is not about the commercial, it is about the sustainability of the everyone. Second project what we want to do from the IFCO to Cuttack. So there will be RSV or something we need to arrange. One is C. We need to move from riverine IFCO to Paradip port or something. If we can move some quantity, we can move to our Cuttack plant. But the problem is Cuttack plant, there is only pontoon. There is no jetty. If you are coming in future any jetty or some proposal, we can move that waterway also in future. Third part, sir, last year we moved first time multimodal 55,000 Supramax from IFCO. We move quantity from river in Mahanadi IFCO plant to Paradip port through barges, and then we moved Supramax from Paradip to all the way at Pipava, our own jetty. That was the first case for the gypsum, which was moved through coastal from multimodal from one is from the Mahanadi and second from sea. And that the achievement we have done last year with the help of all your team and obviously port team. So that is our intention, sir. So we need your help, and obviously we are ready for our help.
So many thanks for your very, very vital inputs. And as you rightly said, this is not only about commerce, it's not only about money, it's also about environment protection and greenhouse gas reduction. So we are committed to it. And this IFCO movement, we already made a jetty for IFCO, and we're going to construct one more jetty for IFCO on the same side. And you talked about long-term arrangement. So we are If you want to get some kind of comfort from us in terms of long-term arrangement, we can sign some kind of MOU between the two sides that we commit to provide you the navigational aids, we commit to provide you the waterway, we'll do that. So that can give you some kind of stability. And wherever you require infrastructure for jetty pontoons, write to us. But that is our job. Our job is to provide infrastructure on the waterways, and it's good to provide targeted infrastructure rather than create anywhere. So if you come to us and tell us these are the places you would like to have some movement, you're welcome. We will create that infrastructure. Same Renas also, if you want to have some kind of MOU with us, we can sign that, so that you have a level of comfort moving forward. It's going to make a lot of investment. Fine, and this movement is a learning experience for us also. We'll also learn how to make this better than what it is.
I'll just add one point today. Under this company law requirements, audits when we do, this carbon credits, today it is not being traded, at least in India, but this is a low-hanging fruit, and in near future, you'll be able to trade this carbon credits, and you can do a lot of marketing in the society to your sellers, all the stakeholders, that you are saving so much carbon footprints. And this is going to be a big, big message for your company and for the society.
Yeah, we are trying to save more for you, and we are trying to unload your cement at Fatua, not to take it to Patna. So that we are trying, we are looking after the options. If it is possible, then you can save more carbon credits.
Wherever we can create jetties, pontoons near your plant, we are open to that.
You give your proposal for creation of jetties, we will do it.
Yes, good afternoon. Sohail Kazani here from A to Z Exim. I'm handling the Dhubri, Pandu, and shortly the Karimganj Badarpur terminal, and will also be looking at doing some handling at Jogi Gopal. So basically, we look at this as a very strategic move, being a port operator, and one on the receiving end from Calcutta, and on the other side, developing movements outside Assam into Calcutta. So I would like to have this kind of a session in Guwahati very soon, where we could call all the Assam cargo owners and give them insight into this movement. Probably when the vessel reaches, we could have some small function there and have this meeting there. Secondly, many of the cargo owners are a bit scared about political interference at Guwahati and Dhubri. So that air also needs to get cleared, and some confidence needs to be built with the cargo owners that things are streamlined, things are mechanically automated at these ports. There are developments being done by the private operators, and a lot of support from the IWAI officials will also be required to gain that confidence and to kickstart this operation with the same amount of spirit that we are showing out here. So I'm very optimistic about this whole thing, and we are also looking to develop some vessels like pusher tugs along with flat barges. But I also wanted to ask why ro-ros have been kept out of the ambit.
The idea is to make that happen which is not happening. Something is already happening, something is already viable, doesn't require public money to spend on that, no?
Okay.
So we already have enough Ro-Ro and Ropex movement, which is good sign, it's increasing also. So it's public money, no? You don't spend money on things which are already viable and already happening.
But there's been no movement of ro-ros on the NW16. If we could look at something to promote on NW, on the IBP route, on ro-ros.
Sir, you bring the barges, we will provide the necessary assistance, do the cross movement. Sir has already taken many initiatives. Wherever ro-ro movement is happening and certain help is required from IWA, like small dredging or something like that, we are providing it. So on those lines we are helping.
Yeah, not dredging. I'm saying the subsidy part for doing ro-ros where ro-ros are not there, where ro-ros do not exist.
We'll work out this in future. When we were doing this scheme, we'll see that whether it is required or not, because ro-ro is happening automatically with the small push.
Okay.
Not this much push is required for ro-ro services.
Okay, understand. Thank you.
उन्होंने जो बोला बात ठीक है, when the vessels reach these points, they reach Guwahati, they reach Patna have a gathering of cargo owners, operators there. Let आपकी team चली जाए, हमारी team चली जाएगी. We can have a small event there, so it will again increase awareness. That point is valid. We'll do that.
Before the vessel reaches there, the team from ICSL or some few people from IWAI and from your side, we can hold a conference with the cargo owners and the shippers before that and keep it arranged. The vessel comes and the cargo is loaded immediately. It should not stop there because we have already published the schedule. The vessel has to move as per the schedule now.
Good afternoon, sir. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, from Maya terminal, new terminal has been come up. Please come.
Good afternoon, sir. This is Rajesh Agarwal. I'm handling Maya ports. And we also have a shipbuilding small unit. So I just want to understand a couple of small questions. We are always talking about dredging, but why are we not giving more preference to flat barges? Because I don't think there are too many flat barges in operation in the river roads. And if we have more flat barges, I think the issue of draft will be addressed more prudently. That is one. Second, on the questions that from port to port, the subsidy. So I just want to understand whether the storage charges, say that the cargo comes in and it has to be at the port for a couple of days. So will that be also is eligible for subsidy? That's it.
Sir, I want to clarify you that the terminal which are being operated by IWAI, we are giving 30 days free period, storage period. After that, very minimal charges are there, 20 paisa per ton or something like that.
Whatever it may be, whatever the
So
charges.
30 days free, but the terminal which has been handed over to the operators, they have already fixed that time, I think 7 days or 3 days sometime. They have, as per the market competition.
Will that charges be also under subsidy?
No, that only handling charges at the port and the waterway component is the under subsidy.
So the loading charges basically.
Yes.
See what Bansal Saab is saying, the 30 days is a good period, both the sides. And then somebody should not misuse that facility then.
Correct.
And we have covered storage, and many ports where Patna, Varanasi, we have covered storage. So Pandu so there has been given to some operator. So he has also kept 7 days time, I think. So
One more clarification I require, sir, is that I think there is a big lack of communication in the sense as a barge owner, we do not have a very good outreach to the potential customers, and the corporate the potential customers, the people with cargo, they also don't have a very good insight into the availability of the facilities that is available. So if you can have a common, apart from your vessels that you have, the other vessels that are there, because all the vessels you have the data. So whichever is available, not available, so that the communication is better for us. So we can reach out to a bigger customer base, which makes our business more viable. Because to manufacture a barge and to maintain it is a huge cost, as a private entrepreneur.
Already IWI devised a portal called Focal, which had the same purpose, the same objective. The idea was to have the vessel owners register there, to have those people who want to move cargo register there, and have some kind of a matching of supply and demand. So that portal exists. Unfortunately, it has not been used much by the clientele customers.
Sir, if you can more actively pursue this and get someone, somebody knowledgeable like Sanjeev ji or Bansal ji, to if something comes to them, to actually because the owners, they speak to them, हाँ भाई ये ठीक है या ये हो जाएगा.
Sir, we will hold a conference with the stakeholders, cargo owners and the shipper, this vessel operators, vessel owners, and we will show them the portals and how we can operate it. It already exists in IWA. We are improving it now further because earlier it has not been used by the cargo owner as well as the vessel operators. Maybe the knowledge or the lack of availability of vessels or cargo on the forefronts. Now the scheme is there, and this scheduled service which we are announcing, all these details will also be on that portal. The portal name is Focal. It is on IWA website. It is already available, and we will hold workshops and to further propagate it.
So basically the point he has made is, if he doesn't know himself, that means this is not not really well publicized.
Ye-
We need
yes.
to make people aware about the
Yes,
port.
yes.
That point is taken.
Yes.
So we do that.
Right.
We hold our workshop, we hold trainings also. So this, what you said exists, but it's not been used much. So
Correct.
we'll start publicizing it.
Absolutely.
We'll do that.
Correct.
Agreed. That point is taken.
Yes, please.
Good afternoon. I'm from Steel Authority of India Limited. SAIL. Yeah, so first of all, congratulations to IWAI on launching this much awaited scheme of promoting multimodal transport. Most of the questions have been answered already. And I have a small suggestion from my side that if like the previous speaker has just mentioned, if you can have a dedicated helpline number, maybe that will
Yes, good idea, sir. We will
that will help you get more queries and people can start taking use of this scheme.
Thank you very much. Dada, especially you have come, and this is a big, big support for us. I think we will have a lot of queries. Only few of you are here. I think we should be targeting to develop some FAQs on these schemes.
Yes,
And once we have 20, 30 FAQs, common queries and the correct answers, and we can build up the database. And we were mentioning about that focal also. I think that website or the common platform should be a place where demand and supply both are meeting and showing each other. And then this will be a wonderful. It should be like a marketplace. We have got the tonnage, we have got the cargo, both the parties, they do their discussion, they do their business, and things will move. But that, whatever the platform, we have to energize this.
Yes.
And we can have the maybe workshop physical and we can have the virtual also.
yes.
So that all the stakeholders right from the northeast and all parts of country can connect this.
And we are already very well partnered with SCI, and hopefully in the coming days with IW also we would be associated. We are already engaging with Mr. Bansal and his team. Sanjeev ji is also here. We have already had a series of meetings, and I think in the coming days maybe we'll be able to.
SAIL is a big partner for SCI. We do a lot of import, and we are really proud to be partnered with you. That partnership we want to translate into inland waterways also now, and we need your support.
Yes, they might be moving some steel to northeast from Calcutta or this area.
Yeah,
So we want that your steel should move through barges.
we are studying that, yes.
This, Tata Steel is already moving, no?
Yeah, Tata Steel is already moving to Ashuganj without any subsidy. So now you have a 35% subsidy. I think it is a wonderful if you can come and use these waterways.
Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. I have a couple of queries, and I'm representing from Steel Authority of India. The transit time that you have mentioned in the leaflet for NW2, does it include with the night navigation, sir, or is it excluding the night navigation?
It is mixed because in Bangladesh portion, certain portions night navigation is not there, but in Indian portions, we are doing the night navigation from Dhubri to Pandu. It is fully available, and from here to the Namkhana, that is the border in Indian and Bangladesh side, that moves with tidal, so no navigation, night navigation is there, but navigation marks are there. So 24-hour navigation up to Namkhana, even beyond that, and from Dhubri to Pandu, night navigation is there. Bangladesh portion, certain portions are not there. We are taking up the matter with them, and we will put those navigation over there. The time will further reduce. Now it is around up to Pandu. It is 17 days. 17 days. It come down to maybe 12 days.
Okay. And the second one, sir, you mentioned that port loading and all will be reimbursed. So does that include even Calcutta port, or is it only restricted to IWAI terminals?
Wherever it is.
Wherever you are loading from,
Okay. Thank you.
both the ports will be included. Loading and unloading cost will be 35% subsidized, and waterway movement portions.
Any aspect of considering the first mile and the last mile, sir?
That has been excluded because sometime the cargo is moving coming from 1 kilometer, sometimes it's coming 200 kilometers, sometimes 50 kilometers. So there is no yardstick to take this into consideration. That is the at present, but we'll see in future what best we can do.
See, the basic
Thank you,
idea is to subsidize as a part of the voyage. We have chosen the waterway because we know waterways. तो उसको अब यहाँ से करते हैं, वहाँ से करते हैं, the public funds are limited, the scheme size is limited. Fine, so we chose a particular part because that is what we intend to maximize. So the more you move on the waterway, the more subsidy you get. That's the idea.
Thank you, sir.
See, idea is to get this cargo to the water. So any other queries? Otherwise, we are available for your service on email, mobile numbers. Yes, Dada, please go ahead.
माइक पास में करो, माइक पास में कर लो.
तो हमारा बंगाल में कोई पोर्ट में सीआरसी है नहीं.
Cost recovery charges is asking about cost recovery charges. We have already taken up the matter with CBIC because the regulatory authority for that is different, not IWI. But we are with you. We also think that cost recovery charges should not be there, and we have already taken up the matter with CBIC through our
7-8 साल से हम इसी चक्कर में घूम रहा सर.
He is a potential operator from Maya. Yeah. So he wants that at Maya for private terminal this cost recovery charges should not be taken by CBIC.
This issue we have taken up with CBIC. Let us see what the response we get. We have already talked.
We have already taken up the matter. So we have with us the few terminal operators. Yeah. Terminal operators. One is from GRJT, Sumita Alliance. We have with Maya, from Maya, Mr. Rajesh. And that A to Z has gone. A to Z is also there. These are the three operators. And Haldia has come? No, Haldia operator has not come. So we will also, our chairman is also interested to hear from them what is their issues.
We have lunch, then we talk to operators separately in the
Okay, sir. Okay. So after the lunch, we will meet with the 3-4 operators, terminal operators separately. Okay. So we will. Yeah. Sab clear. Back side, sir. So lunch is there. So all are requested to take their lunch, proceed for lunch.
And we can discuss freely during lunch time also, please.